Alright, so here I am back at it again with another Save the World video, and basically the reason why my Rex Jonesy video and my Paleo Luna video with a brand new team perk and my Isa review is like pretty late. It's because I was grinding, guys. I was grinding them evolution materials so that we can finally get to the max level in Save the World, power level 131. As you guys can see, I have 8.8 million survivor XP. I had like the survivor XP that I needed. Like, I've had the survivor XP for a long time. I just didn't want to grind out the materials, the evolution materials, because leveling up your survivors and getting to power level 131 does take a pretty decent amount of grinding for evolution materials, and it doesn't really make it you know, that much of a great grind, specifically since sometimes the evolution materials are on really high level missions and not a lot of people like building and contributing to the missions and building trap tunnels and all that. So in this video, of course, I'm also going to be giving you guys a couple of pointers, you know, on things that I did. I wonder if I have enough training manuals. I think I do. I think I have about 800. I did the math. I think it's 522 training manuals that I'm going to need. That's a lot of training manuals. So what I did to farm up on my evolution materials, if you're trying to get to power level 131, is first I found out how many evolution materials I needed in total. So what I did is I had everybody on level 40, obviously, and a couple of people on level 50. I clicked on evolve, and then I saw, you know, all of the materials that I needed, like you know, the pure raindrops, the training manuals and all that, and then I wrote all of the materials that I needed down, right? And the reason for that is because like that I know like how much I actually have to grind for to get to power level 131. When it comes down to Mythic Lead Survivors, it's pretty simple. Back in the day, it was just based on RNG, but a lot of these Save the World players kind of have it really well. So the X-Ray Llamas, you're always going to see if you get a Mythic Survivor from a Super People Llama or a regular Upgrade Llama. So if you see a Mythic Lead Survivor from, you know, a Super People Llama, for example, you can buy the Super People Llama. The Mythic Leads, however, aren't something that you absolutely 100% need, okay? They're just going to be increasing your power by just a little bit, I believe. But yeah, you can get to power 131, I'm pretty sure, with Legendary Lead Survivors. But if I'm wrong on that, I don't think I am, but maybe I am, who knows. If I'm wrong on that, do let me know, of course, in the comment section, and I will upgrade my video description, which is something that you guys should always check out. In my video description, sometimes I put out like extra video notes, like post video notes, specifically on my weapon reviews, sometimes on my hero reviews, as well as my hero loadout video. So anyways, when it comes down to grinding survivor XP, it's pretty simple. I didn't even do any 4-time survivor XP missions because I wasn't really in a hurry to get to power level 131. But nowadays, you kind of have a reason to get to 131 because we do have the endgame level missions. For the most part, when I play those endgame level missions, I usually play them with my friends. And, you know, that means that I'm not going to have to worry about being like super max level, super OP. And the reason for that is it's because, you know, everyone's going to be collaborating, everyone's going to be building and all that. But yeah, you do need to be power level 131 in Save the World. Now, the brand new team perk, Blast from the Past, it increases your health. If you're power level 131, you're going to be having more health than someone that's power level 125. And on top of all that, we are getting War Games now. War Games is an endgame level activity. It's not the greatest right now, but it will improve over time, and I'm pretty sure the amount of people that are going to want to be playing War Games is going to be increasing as well. So that's what I say when it comes down to getting survivor XP. Just play the regular Twine missions. Don't do the 4-time survivor XP. A regular Twine mission is going to be giving you sometimes like 100,000 to 200,000, sometimes 300,000 survivor XP if you're doing like the 128 ones. So that's why I didn't play my 4-time survivor XP missions. And when it comes down to, you know, grinding your evolution materials, I just recommend that. So what I do is, if I'm doing a mission and I see that there's someone in the team that's actually collaborating and that's actually helping out. He's building. I usually add them to my friends list, and I just grind out missions with them for the next couple of hours. It's something that I did a lot when I first started out in Save the World, and when I got to Canny Valley, when I was grinding materials in Canny. But basically, as I just kept playing the game, I stopped adding people when I was doing 4-time missions, because I didn't really need the you know, schematic XP that much, or the, you know, or just anything in general, right? Like when I got to the end game, when I got to power level 125, it was because I just got there passively. Like from time to time I will level up a couple of survivors, etc, etc. I think once you reach power level 100 and Save the World, you should honestly be pretty good. You see, all of these guys I had on level 50 because obviously they're my tech. They're going to be increasing my ability damage. They're going to be increasing my trap damage as well. Some of you guys might be wondering how you can get these guys. You know, the smashers, the trolls, the lobbers. I actually never got the lobber, even though I opened a ton of nightmare llamas, Halloween llamas, whatever they were called. But yeah, long story short, you get the smashers and the trolls and the lobbers by opening the what's this thing called, the Halloween llamas, and they are going to be giving you these legendary survivors. And yeah, it's pretty great that they give you legendary survivors. And if you didn't get like the smashers or the lobbers, like when the birthday llamas come around, they also come with these legendary survivors, and that's gonna help out a lot, obviously, because legendary survivors are pretty Gucci. If you are a beginner Save the World player, I recommend that if you have a chance, you open every single upgrade llama that has a legendary survivor, like that you're building up on your legendary survivor inventory. You never ever want to retire legendary survivors in Save the World either, if you're trying to get to 131, because you might get a mythic lead survivor that might need the curious personality only, for example. You also want to make sure that you get the mythic survivors as well. Joel and Katrina, I believe that's what they're called. I have Katrina on a mythic survivor squad, and she doesn't even match the personality, but she's still able to give out a ton of power level, even though she doesn't match the personality, so that's pretty Gucci. Anyways, when it comes down to the basics of survivor squads, you guys already know what it is, right? I have a guide. It's a really good guide, and yeah, you should definitely check out my survivor squads guides in the Fortnite Save the World guides and tips playlist in the description. That's mostly what's going to be giving you guys everything you need to know. I've done a lot of in-depth guides on survivor squads because I think it's one of the most important things. Like once you know how to manage your survivor squads, you've basically learned how to play Save the World, and you can basically manage your power level really easily. And here we are, we're about to level up the final squad, the scouting party, because the think tank is also fully leveled up. And wow, ladies and gentlemen, it has definitely been a ride. One of the reasons why I also didn't go for power level 131 is because I realized that once I reached 131, I didn't really have, I wasn't really going to have any big goals, I guess you could say, to set. But yeah, you know, everything comes to an end. And I'm honestly not really disappointed that I'm finally 131 because, well, number one, it's about time that I do it. That's one. And number two, there's always something for me to do in Save the World. And I'm not going to lie, man. One of the reasons why I keep playing Save the World, I think it's because I want to make a lot of like good content and guides for you guys. Because I don't think, like, if I wasn't a YouTuber, I think I would probably be bored of Save the World. Which is why I sympathize a lot with you know, a lot of players that say that they're bored of Save the World themselves. So yeah, let's level up this lady, and look at that, ladies and gents, we are finally the max level in Fortnite Save the World, power level 131. All of our survivors are with 5 stars. I'm just gonna go through my survivor squads real quick. Some of you guys might want to see, you know, how they look. Oh yeah, set bonus, right? You know, some of you guys are like, well, what are you going to do? Are you going to maximize them when it comes down to set bonus? I'm not going to do it, and the reason why I'm not going to do it is because I just don't really take the game as serious as that. If you're someone that wants to be like super OP, you want a ton of ability damage, for example, I guess you could go ahead and do it. Me personally, I'm not going to do it, at least anytime soon, because I don't really think it's necessary, and I don't think the set bonus is going to be extremely 100% necessary. Unless you're going to be playing the Blast from the Past, and you know, the 5% health bonus will always help out. But anyways, that's pretty much it. We're power level 131, the max level in Save the World. This is my research tree. Obviously, I have it on max as well. If you enjoyed the video, I'll see you guys on the next one. And peace out, my friends. Take care.